Well, good morning again, Daniel Valdez again. It's a pleasure and honor to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. We got to put a big cherry. I don't like cherries; they suck. We got to put a big cherry on the BOA Austin Regional Championship that went down last night. Incredible contest. Got to watch it online at Box 5 TV, BOALive.tv. If you don't have an account yet, get one. It's great stuff. Watched all the finals. Excellent stuff as always. I mean, what do you expect from the the Austin area? Great stuff indeed. So let's go over the results. Let's go over some things that happened there, and then we'll just kind of talk about it. And we'll go ahead and put the Austin Regional to bed because I know a lot of us are still recovering from that excellent performance, the series of performances that night. So let's go over it. First of all, congratulations to the 2022 Austin Regional Champion Vandergrift High School with an 83.725. Yes, in Austin we got to go 3 decimal places sometimes. So 83.725 Vandergrift High School. Let's go ahead and go down the list. 12th place was Leander High School, 74.1. 13th was Lake Travis, 74.45. Lost my train of thought. 10th place Westwood at 74.75. 9th was Robert E. Hendrickson Henny Train, 73.30. James Bowie with a 76.45. Westlake with a 78.45. Round Rock with a 79.25. Rouse High School with a 79.675. Again, 3 decimal places sometimes. Vista Ridge, one of 4 programs to crack not only the 80 mark, but the 81 mark. Yeah, that's the way Austin goes. Vista Ridge with an 81.15. Cedar Park with an 82.25. Cedar Ridge in second place with an 83.175. And then your Austin Regional Champion, 83.725 with Vandergrift High School. A little bit to unpack here, but we'll go through it real quick. Vandergrift won Class 4A prelims results. They swept all the captions there. Cedar Park won Class 3A in prelims, and they swept the captions there. Pretty standard stuff. But then you look at the results a little bit, and you kind of see these little pockets with these finals results. So you like 14th through 12th place, they're kind of in their own little pocket there. Hendrickson kind of in a bubble on their own. Bowie and Westlake together, kind of. What does it say? Looks like Bowie's right there. So I take that back. Hendrickson kind of in a bubble on its own. Bowie kind of in a bubble on its own. Westlake, same thing. Round Rock and Rouse. That was the one that I wanted to talk about. Round Rock and Rouse, similar performances, similar length of show and whatnot. Great stuff from both programs. I was really impressed with Round Rock that night, Saturday night. Great stuff from them as always. But it seems they got a little bit more. They got a little bit more going on in the early season this year, I think. So congratulations to Round Rock. Great stuff. And, of course, Rouse with their Rouse Mouse. I loved the Claire de Lune intro. I just loved it. And I described it to my friends as like it's like somebody threw you into the moon. That's exactly what it felt like. And it was really neat. So I love part of people think that general effect is all about, set pieces and props and costumes and not. No, it's in the judges sheet. General effect takes into account you're taking a piece that gets played on the marching field a million times, and you put a spin on it. You put a different twist on it. Usually with Claire de Lune, it's it's a single piano or a single instrument and rubato feel, stuff like this. This felt like an epic, like I said, it was like somebody put me into a slingshot and tried to throw me through the moon. It felt really cool. So that's how it's how these programs get to where they are. Not only do they have excellence and they perform really well, but they come up with these neat ideas, just a little bit of a spin on something that is commonplace in the marching activity. So shout out to Rouse for that. And then you have 4 programs that cracked 81. Just completely nuts. I love Vista Ridge's show. There's just a lot going on. There's there's some difficult stuff going out there. If you get a chance to watch it again this season, there are some difficult things going on out there in terms of where certain sections are and how they have to line up with the section across the field and whatnot. It really plays into the whole Divisi theme that they have there, where you're kind of like dividing the field in half and whatnot. So excellent stuff from there. Cedar Park is excellent. they're so full with their sound. They just sound incredible, and that ballad is going to be something really, really, really special. as the season goes on. And then of course you get to Cedar Ridge. You get to Cedar freaking Ridge. They're a menace. They're not gonna go away anytime soon. And if you look at those recaps, you look at those finals recaps. I mean, there's just Vandergrift won, and congratulations to them. Cedar Ridge is starting to be in that conversation now. They're starting to be in that conversation now of like, okay, this is going to be an issue. This is going to be a problem when we're getting together with scores and whatnot, because they have a great visual design. They sound great for their size. You can't believe how much sound they're putting out. You really can't. But you realize that, okay, the only way you do that is you get everybody to contribute. And when you get that to happen, guess what? The excellence factor, like consistency, consistent performance from player to player, consistent performance from individual to individual in terms of the visual program, that all starts coming into play, and that's how you get to where they are now. That's how you get up there. Excellence. You can't shortchange that. You can look. We can go back and forth on whether we like a certain program or not, a certain show or not, or whether it's our cup of tea or whether I don't really like it and all that stuff. But you cannot shortchange performance, and you cannot shortchange excellence. No matter what you do, no matter what your biases are, you cannot do that. You are doing yourself a disservice, and you're doing a disservice to the performers on the field if you're just going to shortchange that and blow it off. You can't do that if you're going to be an observer of the activity. Really try to give it up for those programs that are really good. And I know that's difficult to do in this activity because we go to football games and it's, either you win or you lose and that sort of thing. And that's not what we're dealing with these contests and stuff. There's some really, if you were in the stands at BOA Austin, you were in for a treat. You should be thankful that you got to go. Yeah, you shouldn't have regretted that in the least, whether you were a performer or a parent or a fan in general. And of course, Vandegrift comes out. They're huge. They're massive. Love the light up poles all across the field. That's definitely a new look for them. Of course, difficult stuff going on with their music program, and I love how they are able to fill the field and then create space with the visual program and whatnot. So just classic Vandegrift, just great stuff all around. And of course, that trombone duet. Jeez, that is incredible. That's some awesome stuff. I can't wait to hear it as the season goes on. So congratulations to everybody who performed at the BOA Austin Regional. It was a great day for marching band. Clear skies, great stuff. Nice nights as well. There's nothing like Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex at night. No matter what the contest is, no matter if it's BOA Austin or Texas Marching Classic or whatever, you're always going to see some fantastic performances there. So congratulations to everybody who performed. Congratulations to everybody in finals. Great stuff all around. Pretty much all of these programs in finals didn't have a complete show, which is pretty typical. It's a marathon of a season, but at the same time, you're sprinting that marathon. So there is time to get those extra details and ornamentations on the field. But yeah, usually early season, you don't see a lot of programs that have complete products already, and that's totally okay. When you're dealing with that, when you have a finals contest where nobody really has their entire show on the field, judges can only go off of what they see and hear. That's it. They can't go off necessarily the potential of the show. They just have to evaluate what is being presented in front of them. So the programs that were able to clean, the programs that were able to start creating effect early on in the season, those were the programs that experienced a lot of success this past Saturday night. So congratulations to everybody. I'm done here. The cherry on is done for BOA Austin. Thank you so much to everybody who contributed to the live blog, the Texas Band's live blog. We actually had two folks, Michelle and Michael, who are from the Midwest, and I know they had a blast taking care of our live vlog for the Austin Regional. I'm really sorry I couldn't be there. There's work stuff, HEB Frisco needed me, so I go where I am needed. So we are done there. Austin Regional in the books. I will talk to you all a little bit later on in the week because we got to do the BOA West Houston Regional, and if I've looked at my schedule properly, I might have to go to that regional. More on that as the week develops. Thank you all so much for listening. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.